Today is day 3 of working on writing 5 pages a day. I'm currently working on the Aurum ledger, which is like I think it's called Black Sails, so it's like piratey, but also Game of Thrones-esque, I guess, which is not usually my go-to. Like, I haven't read the series, but I'm drawn to that time period where it's medieval and a little bit more simple, I guess, less technology. The ability to add in a little fantasy if I want, but it's pretty basic. There's no magic or anything. But anyways, I have a multitude of characters that have formed, or like presented themselves, I should say. And I should go further back that this stemmed from a world building exercise that I did with my 8th graders last year, where we talked about how to build a map and what you can do with the map. And I made this. Do I have it? I don't have it. So I made this map. And in addition, I also made a rendition of like the primary city that I'm going to be focusing on. Maybe. So I do have it in color, but I don't know where I put it. And I printed it out again the other day so I could reference it. And it's in black and white. Kind of crappy, but this is Ledger's Reach. As you can tell, it's an island. It's also a major port, and it's where all the trade goes through for the Aurum Empire. It's like an imperialistic empire. So I guess there's a little bit of Star Wars in there too. Anyways, there's a lot to this. I guess what I was focused on today was a new character. His name is Dreth, and I have to admit that I did use some AI prompts to get names last year, and so I have some documents with a bunch of names that I was using or was going to use. So like these are some of the documents I have, which are all backwards apparently, but anyways, one of them is Dreth, and that's pretty much all I used from the AI. Like, it gave me some conflicts that I could use, and I'm not going to because I want it to all come from my head, minus the name. Anyways, in Fearden, which is a more, it's an archipelago of islands. I guess I don't need to say islands because an archipelago is islands. Are islands? Anyways, this is going to be a ramble. This place has had rebellion in the past, and it was crushed by the Empire. But it's been a few hundred years, and they are just about to get their regional bank back. The Empire is like, all right, it's been a few hundred years, you've earned your loyalty credits, but plot twist, there's going to be a revolution coming up anyways, and somebody who is involved in that will be Dreth. And I guess he's the first character of mine that he's the first new character since I wrote this. So after the world building exercise, I got totally invested in this, and I wrote 4 or 5 chapters. They're only like 5 pages each, 4 pages. But I wrote these last year, and then I got busy with life and things, and I've just gotten back into it, and got that little hair piece that's going to bug me. There we go. And So Dreth is the first new character, and it's going to take a while to get used to him, but I'm also not sure how long he's going to be around. Just saying. And I finished writing the last chapter-esque thing, the last section, which is back in Ledger's Reach, but this one will start in Fearden, and I basically want him to be like a smuggler of sorts, but also a minter of false coin. So yeah, basically his idea is like, I really want to get out of this city and I want to live well enough, so let's rob the tax collector and see how that goes. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how I want it to go. Do I want him to be successful and push the rebellion forward, or do I want him to fail and be killed in the process and become a martyr? I should rephrase. Not do I want to, but like, I'm not sure what's going to happen, to be honest. I'm just kind of going with the flow so far. I'm on page 1, 2, 3. So I'm on the beginning of page, this is written on the back, but I'm on the beginning of page 4 of this part. Yeah, and I'm just not sure what to do. So I'm gonna, I think, use this strategy that I've heard of where you have a conversation with your character and just talk. And so I might spend a couple of pages and just chat with Dreth and see what he wants in life. And I had this outline for the whole project, and as soon as I finished the outline, I started writing, and almost instantly the outline was just thrown out the window and the character started doing things, and I was like, what are you doing? This is not how I had it planned. So I guess I'm just letting it fly. My goal for the month of March is to have 150 handwritten pages at 5 pages a day for 30 days. So roughly 150 pages, which I know will probably be closer to like maybe 100 pages when I type it, although I do write pretty small. But the written page is not the same as the typed page. So we'll see what we have. But yeah, day 3 going strong. I think I'm going to try to write a little bit more today. But if not, I've already gotten 6 or 7 pages. Oh, did I say it? 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because that's embarrassing.